to share my first home buying experience with you. So when I bought my first home, I actually was not in the market to buy a home. It was nowhere on my radar. I was 20 years old. I was working part-time at a tanning salon, and I was a full-time college student. I was at home one weekend, and I got one of those phishing emails from Fairway Mortgage, see if you pre-qualify. For whatever reason, I don't know. I opened the email, filled out the questionnaire. It took me 2-3 minutes, if that. They didn't need any documents attached to it. It was just not based on the knowledge that you have. So I filled it out, sent it in. Within less than 24 hours, I ended up getting a call from the lender, and they wanted more information. They thought that I would qualify for a home loan. So I sent in my documents. They don't ask for a whole lot. Sent in my docs, and I ended up qualifying for a home loan of $95,000, which was huge. I mean, that's not a great big budget, but at 20 years old, I was ecstatic. So my lease was about to be up, and I didn't want to sign another lease. So my boyfriend, now husband at the time, we started searching for a home. So we found a realtor that we liked, and we spent months and months searching. I'm talking every single weekend we were looking at houses. Weeknights we were looking at houses. I left class twice because my agent had called me for a new listing that hit, and he didn't want investors to pick it up because the price point that I was shopping in was being demolished by investors. I mean, it was really, really competitive. Similar to today, just because my price point was so low. So anyways, we had been searching and searching. I was getting discouraged. I was tired of spending all my weekends looking at houses. I didn't want to do it anymore. So I was scrolling and looking on a listing website. I think it was like Realtor at the time, realtor.com. And I noticed a house that I had liked previously was on the market. We never got to see it because it went under contract so quickly. So it was back on market. I called my realtor. We went and looked at it. Financing had fallen through with the initial offer, and so they had to relist. Seller needed out from the house. We ended up putting an offer in, and it got accepted. It was not a fancy house. It was not our forever home. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We were super lucky and found it in Belton. It was what we needed at the time in our lives. So we lived there for 5 years, got married, started our careers. We brought our first child home to that house, and we loved it. But once we started growing, we needed more space. And so we decided to list the house, and within the first day, we ended up getting multiple offers, and we ended up selling for $30,000 over asking. The equity that we had built on that house was amazing in helping us secure our financial future where we are now. We were a young couple in our early 20s, and I had taken a year off to do student teaching, and we had acquired some credit card debt. So the equity that we had built in that house that we profited, we were able to pay off all of our credit card debt and use it as a down payment on the house that we're currently in now. We never ever would have had those opportunities had we been renting for those 5 years. All that money would have been gone. It would have been lost. It set us up incredibly well to be where we are today. So I wanted to share this video and share my experience because I was in the same position that I see a lot of buyers in when they're reaching out or talking to me, or if I'm talking to people in the public. They don't think they make enough money. They don't think they qualify, or they're too young. They're not ready to buy a house. We're going to wait until the market goes down. I hear a lot of negativity towards buying a home. A lot of people are just very intimidated by the market right now, and they don't think they'll qualify. So I'm here to encourage you to reach out to your local lenders. Rent has been going up increasingly high in these past few years, and I don't see it going down anytime soon. Put your money to where it's working for you to build that equity, so that way you can have that more stable financial future. If you have a local lender, reach out and talk to them. If you don't know anyone locally and you would like some recommendations, I'd love to refer you to some. I know some wonderful lenders within the area. If you have any questions about the market or what it looks like, reach out. I'm here. I'll answer any questions that you have. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's an easy market to buy in. I think any realtor that you're talking to will tell you that. But it's not impossible. If you want it, if you're willing to work for it, put the time into it, it is absolutely possible. You can own a home if you are willing to put the time and the energy into it. So if you need help finding a lender, please feel free to reach out. And if you have any questions about our current real estate market, please feel free to reach out. Again, thanks for listening. Bye.